A week ago, after Arsenal failed to find the net during a 0-0 stalemate with Everton, questions were raised about the quality of Mikel Arteta's front line. Similar questions were asked a year ago, but the Gunners found a solution, chiefly putting Kai Havertz up top. Well, a ready-made fix may have been found once again this time around, with Gabriel Jesus, of all people, scoring 5 goals in his last 2 outings. Before scoring a devastating hat-trick against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday, the Brazilian had not scored at the Emirates in over a year of football. It's amazing what confidence does for you, isn't it? Jesus was selected to lead the line again when they took on Palace for a successive match on Saturday, and the former Manchester City striker was in top form again, scoring twice against the Eagles. However, with the blow of Bukayo Saka picking up a hamstring problem, any thoughts that had relaxed around the idea of signing more attackers should now be ignored. Arteta and co simply had to go out in January and bring in a new forward. Arsenal chasing new center forward in 2025. Back in the summer, all eyes were on Slovenian forward Benjamin Sesko. He looked like Arsenal's top target, but any hopes of a move were dispelled when the hulking striker signed a new deal with RB Leipzig to stay in Germany, terms that removed his £55 million release clause. Benjamin Sesko scores for Slovenia. Another option is Sweden international Viktor Gyökeres, a man who has been one of the most prolific players in Europe over the last 18 months. Arsenal have regularly been touted as a destination for the ex-Coventry man, and 2025 could be the year he heads back to English football. New reports from Football Transfers over the last couple of days indicate that the North London side are still interested in a deal and remain in negotiations to sign Gyökeres from Portuguese club Sporting. It's thought that they are willing to do business at a cheaper price that has previously been reported, with a £54 million asking price revealed. How Gyökeres compares to Europe's top strikers. It's become abundantly clear that Arsenal now need to finally bring in a top-tier striker. Havertz's form has, for the most part, been excellent in that central role, notably opening up the campaign by scoring 4 goals in his first 7 Premier League fixtures. Arsenal's Leandro Trossard celebrates, scoring their 5th goal with Kai Havertz and Oleksandr Zinchenko. However, he hasn't been quite so relentless in front of goal during the middle phases of the season, scoring just twice in his last 9 league appearances. Jesus' form has been timely, therefore, but having not actually scored a league goal since January prior to Saturday's clash at Selhurst Park, he cannot be relied upon long-term. Gyökeres Sporting Champions League. Thus, the arrival of Gyökeres, a ball-striking monster in the words of data analyst Ben Madison, could be just what Arsenal need to win the Premier League title. Last term, the Swede scored a mind-boggling 43 goals in 50 games, and throughout 2024-25, he has found the net on 27 occasions from just 25 outings. That's not bad, is it? So, how does it compare to some of the game's elite? Well, over the same time frame, the inevitable Erling Haaland has scored 56 goals, 14 fewer than Gyökeres has. If we compare him to his fellow countryman and another Arsenal target, Haaland Isak, he is also streets ahead. Over the last season and a half, the Toon Star has found the net on 36 occasions. As you can see above, Haaland doesn't actually offer much beyond his astonishing goal-scoring exploits. On the other hand, you'll get a better all-round game out of 2 striker profiles like Gyökeres and Isak. Importantly, from an Arsenal point of view, Gyökeres supplies a higher volume of key passes and progressive passes than Haaland, while he's no slouch in the air either, showcasing his ability to potentially hold the ball up and act as a focal point for crosses like Havertz. Newcastle Alexander Isak. What's more is his availability. Isak would be a phenomenal addition given his Premier League experience, but has had a problem with injuries. The Sporting sensation, however, didn't miss a single match last term. Availability and reliability are often the best qualities, but in this case, it is merely a bonus. If Arteta manages to bring him to the Emirates, he may well have the most deadly of forwards in England.